Good Monday morning, my peeps. It's Adrienne Talks. And I wanted to ask you, are you in sales? Right? That's a good question. And I'm sure some of you are like, oh, sales, no. Some of you are like, yeah, I'm in sales. Either way, I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference in selling or creating relationships and providing solutions. Um, I think that the reason people have always had this like negative thing on sales is because there are people out there who just want to sell to you, right? They want you to buy something. And that's it. That's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about you. They don't care about what you need it for or what. They just basically want you to buy whatever it is they're offering. And if you're in direct sales, you want to be in here for the right reasons. You don't want to just be selling. And if you think you're just selling, then this probably isn't going to be for you because this is direct sales is all about caring about your clients. You care about why they love your product, what they're using it for, and all of those things, right? You want to know how you can help them. I want to talk a little bit about these pitfalls that happen in direct sales. So, the difference between selling and creating relationships and providing solutions is what I'm going to talk about, right? Because like a lot of times people just want to post on Facebook, right? Here's my sale, here's the link, here's all the details, here's everything, right? This is very passive selling. We're just like throwing something out there, closing our eyes, crossing our fingers and hoping something happens, right? And hoping people see it and they purchase. But I want you to really think about the fact that most of us have clients that are like us, right? They're busy, they're running around. Even my parents, right? They're retired and they still are like, oh my gosh, we're so busy. It doesn't matter who you are. Y'all know I hate that word, can't stand it, that busy word, but people are going to use it. They're never going to stop using it. People are always busy, right? I'm busy because I have older kids. I'm busy when I have younger kids. I'm busy because I'm in my 20s and I'm running around and going out and with my friends and everything else. I'm busy because I'm in school. I'm busy because nobody's ever not busy, guys. So I'm just wanting you to understand your clients are as busy as you are and busy as everybody else, right? They're choosing to they're choosing to have this life that so many things are happening they can't keep up with, right? So putting something out there and crossing your fingers that somebody looks at it is a super passive way of doing direct sales. I want you to think about your customer. I want you to think about what they love about your products. So in particular, like when something's going away, who really loves that product, right? Who's your biggest client of that product? Because that's the person you want to contact. That's the person you want to say, hey, this is going away. Do you need more? Is there somebody else? Is there friends who have complimented you on that or that might want it as well? Right? These are things, this is active selling, which is also actively caring. You want to make sure that your client does not miss out on something that they love. That's it. That's all you're doing, right? You know they love it. You know other people that they know love it, and you are trying to help them through it. You're trying to make sure that they get it before it's gone. So you're actively caring about your customer because this is what changes like a sale to a solution provider, right? When you're helping them make their busy life a little easier because they don't have to go and think about, oh my gosh, I need to buy XYZ or I don't have XYZ. You contacted them before they needed it, right? So you've done your job. You're helping them out because I can't tell you how many times I've needed something, whether it's something I need to add to my grocery cart or somebody in direct sales I need to call, and life gets in the way, right? Things happen and I don't contact them. So then when they reach out to me, I'm like, oh, thank goodness I've been meaning to contact you, right? This happens all the time. Well, for some reason, when we're the person selling, we forget that other people are just like us, that they're busy and they need you to remind them. So I'm going to challenge you because I have a lot of people that I coach with that, want to post all the details, want to post the link, don't want to contact people individually, don't want to, any of that stuff. I want you to say in your post, there's a sale going on right now. Who's interested? Okay. Because if you're going to put something out there, you don't want them to know everything. You want to know what they need. right? So when they message you and are like, yeah, what's going on? Or they say, yes, I want to know what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Then you can say, hey, how's this product going for you? Are you using it? Do you need help using it? Do you need ideas? Right? You know they're interested. And then you can give them the link and the details, but you can also help them, right? You can help them figure out what they need, what they want, what they're going to do with this sale that you have. But if you just have people looking at it and you're not following up with them, then you're not really helping anyone. You're just hoping, right? You're just crossing your fingers and hoping. And the reason this helped me, like by just putting something out there and waiting for the people to respond, is I know they're interested. So then again, when the sale's almost over, if it's been a couple days, I can message them again and remind them like, hey, I know you needed this, this, and this. The sale's almost over. I wanted to remind you because I know you're busy, right? Everybody's busy. So let me tell you, I get tons of people thanking me because they're like, oh, thank goodness. I'm so busy. I totally forgot. I started doing it and I got distracted, right? The first time you contacted them, they probably had every intention of buying from you. But like I said, their kid tripped and started crying, or their mom sent them a text, or somebody walked in the door, the dog started barking at something outside, or somebody rang the doorbell. I mean, there's a million reasons why people get distracted from a text message or this order they're placing or whatever they're doing, right? We've all done it. How many times have you started a text message, got distracted, went and did something, and then never sent the text message until the next time you go to message that person about something totally different? We all have that. So your follow-up is so key, because if they've told you they're interested, then it's on you to make sure they know when it's ending, because that is not the first thing on their mind, right? They have families, they have, things they have to do. They have all this stuff going on in their life as well. You are providing a service. I can't tell you how many times when I write them back, like I said, they thank you, say, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, all these things, right? And so these reminders are helpful. They're not a pain. It's not annoying. You're not driving them nuts because they already said they were interested. So I just want you to remember that when people are asking you to follow up with them, when they're asking you for something, you should follow up with them, because it's likely they've forgotten. Unless they finally say, you know what? No, I'm not interested. I don't need anything right now, whatever. Then yeah, you're like, okay, great. Let me know, when should I contact you again? When do you think you'll need more? Because I've even had people who say, when I say, when do you think, you want me to contact you again? They're like, well, probably in a month, because I'm running low, or, I'm going to need this, or I have this event going on, or whatever it is that goes with your product, right? Then they might need you. So ask them. Now you've been given permission to follow up with them. They've already told you when they want to hear from you. Now, I'm also going to give you one other thing. Don't be the person who doesn't follow up when they've asked you to, because I also see a lot of this when I'm coaching, is that people are like, oh, I forgot that, as we start talking about clients or things going on, and they go back and look at text messages or different things. I've had them say, oh my gosh, I was supposed to follow up with them 2 months ago, but I didn't. So make sure you have a system of how you are going to contact them when you've said, when should I follow up? Because this is also important. They're relying on you to help them. Again, you're a solution provider. You're not in sales, you're a solution provider. So you are trying to help them. You want your client, your customer to be happy. So you need to do that. That's your job as their consultant. The other thing that I notice with, let's call this active and passive selling, or selling, like I said, selling and solution providing. When you're at events, right? When you're out there trying to get your name out there, I look around and people are sitting there on their phones, not paying attention to anyone walking by. Again, closing their eyes, crossing their fingers, and hoping somebody's going to grab something and buy it. You guys, I want you to really think about this. When you're working, work. Be out there talking to people. See who you can help. Again, see who you can provide solutions for. They're walking past you. They might not need what you have, and that's okay. But you can still be friendly. Say, hi, have you ever heard of this? How many, ask a question. I usually try to ask a question that will get them talking, so not just like, how are you? Because that's going to be fine. But something about your product, maybe, some open-ended question about your product, because that's how they come over. They're interested in talking to you, right? They want to tell you what maybe they could use your product for or want to learn more about your product. So again, you don't have to grab everybody and pull them to your booth, but you need to be open and engaging and looking at people and open and willing to talk to people, right? You know, anytime people are coming by you, most people are shopping, right? So they might see it and want to walk over, but they might just see you and want to say hi. So definitely, again, be a solution provider when you're at events, when you're out there representing yourself, when you're at parties. Of course you're talking, when you're in an in-home party, but I want you to do that all the time. You want to be engaging people all the time. So are you guys seeing the difference between selling and caring about your clients? I hope this really helps you guys to start flipping your mindset on what it is that you do, because you don't just sell a product, you help people. You help people in some way, shape, or form. Your product is helping someone with something, helping them feel better, helping them look better, helping take care of themselves. All of those different things, that is what you're providing. So I want you to just realize that people are relying on you to be able to get them what they love and what they enjoy. And also to think about like, hey, I think this person would really love this. That means a lot to people that they're being thought about. And so I just want you guys to really realize the difference in what we're doing here. And so I would love for you guys to come to the community and share what your mindset is when you are following up with people, how you do it, because I really think that this would be so great for us to share how we're coming at, client care and what we could do better, what we could do differently, what's worked for you. Again, this community that I created is so that we can all help each other. There are plenty of people out there looking for so many things, and that's what I want. I want us to all help one another, learn how to share what we have and support one another. That's what we're doing here. So I hope that you guys all come and share so we can all up our game when it comes to being a solution provider. So until next week, you guys, when Adrienne talks, realize the power is within you. Do you want your life to be more flexible? Do you wish you had a house on the beach? Do you want to travel more? Do you yearn for financial stability? Would you love to be your own boss? We all have a different dream life. It is literally so different for everyone. I help each person individually figure out what they really want, and then we work on your mindset and actions to start creating the life you've always wanted. So if you're interested, go to yoadriennetalks.com, click on coaching, and check out all my different coaching programs so that you can start having the life that you deserve.